believe that success in trading comes from hiding the perfect structure or finding this perfect structure, sorry. The perfect strategy. My bad, sorry. So many traders believe that trading success comes from finding the right strategy, which is not far from the truth, but there's more to it than just finding the right strategy. You also have to have the right mindset, the right psychology. And trading psychology is just the emotions, thoughts, and behavior that influence your decisions in the market. These emotions is fear, greed, hope, impatience, confidence, frustration. Every trader experiences emotion. Every human experiences emotion. So it's okay for a trader to experience emotions, but you have to learn how to regulate them as a trader so that they don't influence your decisions. Many traders already know what to do. The problem is they don't always do it. So have you ever come to your chart and you're like, oh, this is what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to go on the 4 hours and do this and do 1 hour and do that. And I'm just going to take my entry at 30 minutes. And then you get to the chart and you do the complete opposite. And then at the end of losing, you just tell yourself, oh, and this is not what I planned to do. I should have done what I thought to do first. That's your psychology being affected by the charts. So it's you letting your emotions get the best part of your trading decision, which is what psychology has to do, which is why I talked about having a trading plan and journaling. You have to journal, have a plan. This helps you to protect you from your emotions. Do you understand? So you follow your plans, you manage your risk, you be patient, you avoid over trading, and all of that. So that's just literally what it's about. And most traders face fear, and this can cause you to enter too early or close too early because of fear of missing out. And that's a very bad thing because most times you don't get to let your trade run to TP. You just out of fear you stop it out. Greed can also cause you to risk too much, over trade, hold trade longer than necessary, chase unrealistic profits, and all of that. The impatience makes you trade first trades, enter early, like I already said, trade at the bottom, ignore your confirmations, which are a big driver of your. All these decisions are driven by your emotions, which is why you have to learn to control them. You also might be trading from frustration of either a long losing streak or impatience. Those can bring frustrations, and this could make you break your trading strategies, your trading plan, or your trading rules. So, like I said, trading is not a game. It's a game in a very different term when people say this game, that game, trading as a game, but not a game for fun. You don't trade because you're bored, you don't trade because you're hoping it's going to go like this. You trade out of less probability and more certainty. I mean, the market can do what it wishes to do, but 80% of the time you should be able to tell what the market is going to do. So you don't trade out of probability, which is why having a plan, journaling, accepting your losses and not revenging trades helps you accept the fact that helps you protect yourself from your emotions. So this is very, very important. And psychology in trading is not talked about as often as it should because you might have the right strategy, you might have the right capital and what it takes, but you don't have the right emotions. You don't have your emotions in place, and this can mess with your trading journey badly. And you just think you don't know what you're doing, but the truth is you do. But your emotions control you. Your emotions drive your decisions, which is a very bad thing to let happen as a trader. So this is why we need to always talk about uh, trading psychology as a whole. Your opponent is not the market. Forget people say, oh, traders and buyers and sellers, and the opponent is not it's not the market. It's your emotions. When you can deal with your emotions firstly and not let them drive you, which is why it's also very important to have a trading plan and journal so you can also track yourself, track your emotions, and stick to your rules, which is where the trading plan comes in. So it's really, really important that you know that a great strategy with a poor psychology can still lead you to a very long losing streak, and you just think you're not good enough or you don't know what you're doing. But the truth is, you're good enough. You have the right strategy, you do the right thing, you just let your emotions drive you, which is one thing you need to work on intensely. You have to learn to detach yourself from your emotions when you sit in front of your charts, because they have absolutely nothing to do with your trades. You understand? So yeah, I think that will be all on trading psychology. You should take into consideration and learn to detach yourself from your emotions while you trade. This will actually take you a long way than you think. Have so you have to have a trading plan. You have to journal, and you have to detach yourself from your emotions or be able to regulate your emotions enough. These three things will actually drive you a very long way from where you are than you think. So yeah, thanks for watching. I think that'll be. I don't think that's all for trading psychology. Um, don't forget to subscribe and use the link in my description